Group break number, what break number is this? 643, sorry. We have a half case of Series 2. This is a $32 random team on Whatnot. Good luck, folks. And here are your teams. There we go. That's alphabetical by username and then alphabetical by team. All right. Day month year is US and then like Canada. Honestly, Canada's weird, man. Canada, like, we just kind of just do vibes, right? Yeah, day month year makes so much more sense. So, just because like there's no confusion over it, because you know that first one's a date. So if it's like 090909, it's like, okay, you just know that it's going to be the 9th day of, I guess, 0908, because 090909 doesn't matter. 090809 would be like, okay, it's 9th day of the 8th month. Yeah. But there's just, because people use a different standard, so. Yeah. All right. Let's see a Zephyr outburst. I will say, also worth noting, we haven't had the outburst damage yet. Not gone. There's wood in there. It's IKEA. There's some particle board somewhere. That counts. Oh, my desk is wood. There we go. On the Young Guns gold outburst. Beal from this one? From this case? No. Honestly, 20... That seems cheap, to be honest. Logan Thompson, Crosby, and Jake Sanderson. Is that U.S. or Canadian? Binnington, Perek, and Coots. We have not pulled any yet. I've seen people pull them, but we haven't pulled any yet. Weisblatt. Blue Jackets, Easton Cowan on the slaps. Red Encore of Kadri. Yeah, I'm assuming Canadian as well, but I don't know, does that seem kind of cheap to you? I mean, it's still 250,000. Oh yeah, they're really tough to pull. Hellebuck, Delorier, and oh, bonus numbered card, nice. Hunter Height. Fluorescence of Nikishin, nice. Gunther, Bobrovsky. Nino Niederreiter, give me fuel, give me fire. Hellebuck, and hey, another Nikishin. Yeah, it'd be hard to turn down if you hit it, but like, I don't know. Demidov went for what? I think 80K, right? I guess, I don't know. It's, yeah. I mean, yeah, because I don't think you can count the McDavid one as a true gold outburst. Dude, I get that slabbed and wear it around my neck everywhere as I go. Just kidding. Walk into the bar, check out my Celebrini gold outburst. Drinks are on you because you got the privilege of seeing the card. Look, I'll take any gold outburst. Doc, Schwartz, and Dickinson for the Sharks. There we go. Sharks. Oh, yeah. Nah, some of you would just be my bodyguards everywhere as I go. Chef Alexander Barkov, Mika Zibanejad, and Protas. Joey Decord, Matvey Michkov, Noah Laba. By the way, we did hit every single Young Gun in the case from last week. So, Sorokin, Coco, and Eichel, just given that we were hitting triples, it was kind of sketchy, but we did, so. Robert Thomas, Mo Sider, and Wyatt Emmett for the Avs. And Dougie with an Isaac Howard. Isaac Howard. Is it Isaac or Isaac? Isaac, probably. Isaac makes more sense, yeah. Isaac needs an extra vowel in there. Linus Olmark as well. All right. I still have 10 boxes. I haven't had any time to go through our case singles ones yet. I'm trying to get them ready so we can go, so I can have some singles potentially at the April show in Langley. We'll be at that one if people are there or interested. I don't know if we'll be doing breaks, but the 12th to the 14th, I believe. I don't know if we'll be doing breaks live there, just because the internet can sketch out from time to time. If we do, it might be, I don't know, we'll figure it out, but yeah. I'd like to try and do one. No, I won't be at this one, the one this weekend. I got game night here Saturday. We have to give up our PWHL, our Golden Eyes tickets. I actually gave up them for tonight's game too, just because our little guy's teething. So, yeah, the last time the music was so loud. The one in the end of the month, I might see if I can sneak out to in Abbotsford, because that's actually closer to me. But we'll see. So, I used to set up back in the day personally for them. Olmark, Jets, and then one of the checklists. So again, same checklist rule applies. If we hit 2, both people will get one. If we had a better version, we'll do random off one, and the loser gets the other one. So, yeah, honestly, there's just too many shows to keep up with in the area. Seneca on the Dazzlers. Nice one there for the Ducks. Rantanen and McMichael on the glow up. Braden, there's no point in warm-ups. Casper and Matvey Gridden. Yeah, I used to set up like probably for a solid year and a half, and then kind of COVID hit, and with my wife being a teacher, we figured it was probably just better to not, risk going everywhere. So Larkin, Eklund, and Taylor Ward, and like just comfort level wasn't fully there either. Ty Mueller for the Canucks, because I also was having some health issues, Rantanen and Gunther, so kind of just like stopped doing that, and then I also started working here, so Batherson, Broberg, and Colton Ellis. So it kind of took up some of the time. I believe you do. I think for all of them you need tickets. But yeah, our booth is probably at the Langley show. It's probably gonna be mainly Pokemon. I believe we will have some Series 2 boxes. But I'm not sure. So, and maybe some special deals on like some older stock, but for hockey, but we'll see. And I got a lot of singles to update and price out and stuff, so. I actually bring the little one out to that. Dorfeev, Matthew Wood for the Predators on the Program of Excellence canvas. POE. Jarvis on the sizzle reel. Hagel, Jake Evans, and Zeev. Booyum. Radical, you wanted that, didn't you? It's one of those Kirk Cousins, you like that. Ooh, Outburst Young Gun. Sam Dickinson for the Sharks. Let's go. That's a good one. Nice one there for the Sharks. Mr. Romat. It's not too blinding. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, Sidney Crosby, Sam Ersson, Drew Doughty, and Brady. Man, this photo is always so awkward. Yeah, we've hit a lot of his parallels. Hey, maybe we'll hit the gold outburst of him. McDavid, Bouchard, and Brunick for the Penguins. Nice Brunick. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but some people are, so. Deluxe of Jack Quinn, Dostal, and JT Miller. Timothy Miller. There we go. I always like to keep track of the deluxes too. We should have enough of a sample size at this point to kind of figure out a rough print run on the product, because obviously hitting the red outburst is an outlier, but Maddie will try and get the Cowan for you. Try and get Mr. Easton Cowan. It's 6 boxes, so like in theory, what, that's 6 times 6 is 36, so you have a 36 and 50 chance. Theoretically, it's not exactly how it works, but and should be 1 outburst, so there's potential, but never a guarantee. Your odds are increased though because he wasn't in the personal box that got opened up before, so. All right. Yeah. In terms of upcoming breaks, I think we'll probably do an inner of Black Diamond next week if there's no big releases. I don't think there are any slated, but I don't know. They change often enough, so we'll probably do an inner of 25-26 Black Diamond. Just have some fun with that. The same Series 2 mixture that we had today, Dickinson, Malkin, and Brunet. And I don't know what else we'll do. Hellebuck, Owen Tippett on the outburst, and Manson for the Avs. Platinum. Good question. Bouchard, Blackwood, and Shabanov. I believe it's scheduled for. I want to say it's like June, but let me pull it up here. By the way, they are coming out with a Team USA Juniors product now. I know we were talking about that a couple weeks ago, but they are coming out with that. No, it looks like May 6th is the current release date for it. It is always subject to change, but May 6th for that. So, and then next week, yeah, there's nothing next week. There's Emanate, but that's technically not a hockey card product. So, yeah, so June for Platinum, but again, bear in mind that those release dates change very frequently. So, Draisaitl, Weisblatt, and McDavid. So it's not set in stone by any means, especially because it has on-card autos. It's more likely to get bumped back. Saros, Hedman, and Dominic James, whereas like extended Series 1, Series 2 are more set in stone at this point. Scheifele, Forsberg, and Aho. So. Yeah, I think the next hockey release is Flair Showcase. I don't know how much of that we're going to get. I'll have to look at it after. Ice is... I feel like Ice is a little bit later this year because it's the new format. Yeah, Ice is tentatively July 15th. That is a pure placeholder date. So, SP Authentic is supposed to be mid-June. Extended is supposed to be early June. Yeah. Yeah, the new Ice I'm excited for. It's similar. It's closer to what the old format was. So, the 1920 format was just the peak for that product, though. They should go back to that. Hellebuck, and just keep the print run small too. Martin and Leonard. Honestly, the big thing is just print runs, man. Kopitar, Coronado, and nice little Matthew Schaefer there. Let's go. Looks decently clean. Maybe that top right corner is off, but yeah, the roller marks aren't too bad on it. Looks decent. Ah, he's blinding everyone. There we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yanni Neiman, he just got called up for the Kraken on the Pink Dazzlers. Mark Stone and Eric Carlson. I still think Neiman could be a player. I just don't trust the Kraken developing players. So Markstrom, Hischier, and Jack Williams. Black and white canvas of Stolars for the Leafs. Swayman and Bo Horvat for the Islanders. Canvas of Jordan Greenway for the Sabres. Hellebuck and Ryan Green for Chicago. What a good box. Anytime you get a Schaefer, it's always a good box. But yeah, in terms of releases, so it's Flair, right now, tentatively Flair, April 8th. It's National Hockey Card Day on the 11th, so that'll be happening this Saturday at the Langley Show. But also check out your local card stores there too. Our physical store won't be open that day because we'll be at the card show. So you'll have to check us out there for it. But then SPX on the 15th, potentially. Same with Skybox Metal Universe. No, there's no way the blaster comes out before retail. Skybox Metal Universe will be the 22nd, apparently. Then Credentials. Man, the Credentials rookie ticket autographs not being like, or debut ticket access not being a ticket. Ugh. The mock-ups of it, I just do not like. Like, if you're calling someone a ticket autograph or something a ticket autograph, it needs to look like a ticket, you know? Unless it's some sort of weird parallel, but the mocks just don't. I don't know. It's just like, I feel like the ticket auto design's always slept on in hockey because it was such a big staple for Panini stuff with contenders. And even back in the day when they had it for hockey, it was always just the ticket autographs are always just cool, man. But I wonder if maybe they got in trouble of doing a ticket design or something and they couldn't do it. But Panini might have a little bit more spare time now that they don't have the NBA or NFL or NBA and NFL licenses. So Tippett, Matthew Tkachuk, and oh my goodness, how about two Schaefers? How about two? Also pretty clean. A little bit of a roller mark, but not bad. Okay, last case we were sweating for one, and now we got two in this one. Okay, they can be brothers down here. Makar, Kaprizov, and Hischier. Yeah, the hobbies will be from this case as a heads up, so they'll probably end up in mixers at this point. But Spurgeon, Toffoli, and Taylor Ward. I mean, we could still hit technically the Program of Excellence, technically Outbursts, technically the 101, technically High Glosses, stuff like that. But Frank the Tank, Marchenko, and Tippett. Ducks, Blue Jackets, and Flyers. Olmark for the Senators, Ovechkin, and Bardakov for the Avs. Skinner, Connor Garland, and Sorokin. Yeah, you had the worst box. To be fair, your box is still good from that case, but you had the worst box from that case. Rick, everything should have tracking. It's chit chat tracking, so if you do chit chats or kind of post, but everything should have tracking on here. So that is the one nice part, is that everything's got tracking. So Merzlikins, Renzel, and Brandseg Nygaard on the Young Guns. Very good player, and I think he's going to be one of those kind of slept on guys, but really like him for the Red Wings. Good box. Rantanen, Lafreniere for the Rangers, and Sandin Pelika for the Red Wings. There we go. Red Wings are showing up. Oliver Moore on the rookie dazzlers for Chicago. Barzell and Sider. Deluxe of Thomas Harley for the Stars. Yeah, I'll package that up like Fort Knox. So, because that is a big break for $32. Dubois and DeBrusque and Sharks. Dickinson again. What a box! What a box! Right, because that's three like really like two of the top young guns and a couple other really good ones. Clear cut of Sanheim, JT Miller, Stuart Skinner. What else is in here? Natchez, Dustin Wolf, and Brunet. Sharks having a good break. Islanders having a great break. All right, 2 boxes to go. Here we go. And feel free to bookmark our next show. It'll be next Wednesday, unless something changes, but it should be next Wednesday, which will be the 25th. Actually, it might not be. But bookmark that next show. About 0007. Just because we got window cleaning here and it's with a drone, so I don't know how noisy it's going to be. And I don't really want to have like drone noise in the background the whole break, but that's the next time we'll be live. We'll probably have maybe a little bit more of this series 2 for breaks. We'll have a fun next time. We'll probably do like Black Diamond in the next one, so have some fun. Might have some good deals on some older stuff too, because we're kind of doing a bit of a inventory look over, so some potential for like I think 22-23 series one we could maybe do some fun stuff with. But yeah, here we go. Simon Edvinsson for the Red Wings, Byfield, and Brady Martin for the Predators. Brady. There we go. Ovechkin on the Let Them Cook, Van Riemsdyk, and Jimmy Snuggerud on the portraits. Heiskanen, Leon Draisaitl, and Fensor for the Hurricanes. No outburst. No, never mind. We have an outburst. What am I talking about? Matthews, Hanifin, and Raquel. 4, 5. Kaprizov, Sam Dickinson, and Isaac Howard. Holloway, Brunick on the Young Gun canvas for the Penguins. Yeah, it's going to be funny. He's supposed to be pretty good as well, eh? Kemper for the Kings. So he'll be in Series 1 next year, probably. At this point, anyone who makes their debut, anyone who's made their debut definitely past like February will be Series 1 next year. Feels like the NCAA season's ending earlier than normal. I don't know, is it just me or... Byfield on the Dazzlers, McCann, and Sherwood for the Canucks. Bobrovsky, Seneca, Hunter Height on the Young Guns. Come on, give me a red outburst. Clear cut. Oh, pop count. Nico. Yeah, we've had some nice stuff lately. The pop count 1 of Matthew Wood. It's always nice. Reinhardt and Stamkos. We haven't pulled a helmet or like a base variation yet. Theodore Marchenko, Brustevich. Canvas black and white of DeBrusque, Mr. Pokemon himself for the Canucks, Hurdle and Sorelli. Wow. DeBrusque again. Askarov and Ufko. Ufko's had a solid couple games. No. He was trying to be covert at a couple shows. Which is very funny. All right, final box. Who do we want to see here? Do we need an e-reader or a Cowan? Day with the Cup. I mean, that'd be nice. Just a Blue Jacket. I mean, you've got a Jack Williams. William Outburst. Yeah, that was the last full case of this that we did. Actually done all right with the Outburst. So the White House card. There are not many of those. Well, there's a Booyam Dazzlers for Hagel. Kaprizov, Kent Johnson. Hey, there's Easton Cowan. There's Easton Cowan. There's Elise Young Gun. It's been a really good half case in terms of like quality. Obviously, we got 2 Schaefers in it, so like it's an insane half case. But Larkin, Spencer Knight, and Leon Draisaitl. Red Glow Up of Eklund to 199 for the Sharks. Yeah, Maddie. Seneca on the Encore, Ottinger, and hey, bonus pack. Bonus insert, Curtis Douglas. Clear cut of Harley for the Stars. Ooh, base cards are falling over. Ottinger for the Stars. Wow, Dallas has actually done okay this break. Svechnikov for the Hurricanes. Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Mikko Rantanen for the Stars. And Ville Ottavainen for the Seattle Kraken. All right. I have the one random to do here between the 2 best teams. Yeah, Dallas normally does really rough in a full case. But over a half case, they've got like clear cut deluxe, some inserts. Like, you take that. All right. Here we go. I don't see anything gold outbursty or red, but maybe there's a high gloss or something. Askarov, Pareko, and Dastus. Pasta, Easton County on the portraits, and Nick Seller. Sorry, Sealer. Seller is in. You don't really want to see that card again. Noah Cates also for the Flyers. McDavid and Kudryavtsev for the Canucks. It's going to be a Coots. Linus Olmark, Connor McMichael, and Jack McBain. Landeskog for the Avs, Patrick Laine, and hey. Yeah, I always mess up on his name, but nice stepbrothers. I think Dastu has a... I don't know. I've seen his pronunciation is really weird. Yeah, the Islanders really needed the stepbrothers. All right, finishing off the box. Boomtown of Ryan Hartman for the Wild. Young Gun Canvas of Riley Duran for the Bruins. And Joey Daccord. Duran. Well, one random to do. We'll do the recap. I'll check to see if anyone bought a box. And we'll go from there. list randomizer. Islanders, Sharks. Bork, bork, bork. Yeah. It's always fun. All right, 3 times. Once, twice, third time. Sharks. You know what? Fair. I mean, both of you did really well, so neither the Sharks nor the Islanders can complain about this break. The Sharks, maybe you didn't get a Misa, but oh, I already gave it away for the. Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, it was probably right when I looked to the other screen. Yeah. Oh, even better. The random also doesn't lie. But all right, recap time. Let's do numbered and stuff. Eklund, Hischier, Nikishin not numbered on the fluorescence, and Kadri, so 2199s, 1000, and the fluorescence. Cowan, Young Gun, Brunick, Canvas, Brady Martin, Sam Dickinson, MBN, Bouillum, Matthew Wood for the Predators, Gridden, Howard, Canvas, Dickinson, Nikishin, and Coots. Other stuff, Canvas of Duran, 2 deluxes, Harley and Jack Quinn. I mean, sure, we'll do these 3 together, the 2 Schaefers and the Step Brothers. But we'll go with the hit of the break being the Sam Dickinson outburst, just because it's a little bit harder to hit one of the top outburst Young Guns, and it's not super peely. So that's group break. 6:43. I forgot to hit start break on that, but